Hello, it is Wednesday night. Didn't think I was gonna get to do one of these because it was stream night, and then I apparently did something so the one monitor isn't working. But I really kind of wanted to talk, so we're gonna call this a planner chat in B5. Update thing. So, finished this week in the B5 for October. So I have two more. I have 1 week, and then I have the kind of in between week, following week. I don't have access. I still can't walk well. I wanted to give a health update too. Still having to use the walker, but every day is a little bit better because I can, I don't need to bring the walker into this room anymore or to the bathroom. I can leave it outside and then go in and use the walls and everything. And desk to get myself to where I need to go. And I found this, which is one of the reasons I'm glad I went looking, but I hit something in my monitor, and I can't get up to get it. It's around. The setup is kind of precarious anyway, but so I figured I would talk while I put this week together. As you can see, we are getting very chunky. I think I should hopefully be able to get November in here, but I don't think I'm going to get December, which might go into its own thing, or I might just stop here and put November and December in one thing. Because I have a Leuchtturm. No, we're not worry about that. A Leuchtturm B5 to use that should work. Since I don't have this is what last week's turned out to be, and it's almost bedtime, so I'm not gonna make this too long. Though I did want to say, thanks to Nessie Plans, I may have done a thing. I may have succumbed to Planner FOMO again. I know. I tend to this is not unusual that I tend to start getting doubts about my choices right about now. But yeah, I may have ordered something. But then I was also, I can't remember who, I have to go back and look. It was a short talking about, project planners, kind of. And I'd been thinking that maybe I need some sort of, because I know Happy Planner does recovery journals and stuff, and I don't want another desk. That maybe I need a recovery journal, or a more detailed, I need to be serious about a health journal this year, and progress and everything. And so I ordered, I'm sure you're probably never going to, this is kind of out of left field. I have no idea what my youngest just yelled. Why is this broken? What the heck happened to this pen? It's almost like something is Ha is caught in it. Huh. I ordered a B6 Slim, which is a size I have never actually used, from Common Planner, and I ordered it horizontal, which is also another thing I'm usually not a big fan of, though I'm becoming one because of the Pocket Day Designers. So yeah. I know, like, Monique Wrights has used B6's Slims for a long time, making her own. And I've kind of been interested in the size for a while, but haven't, like, really felt the urge to, like, get one until yesterday and today. But yeah. So I did it. Probably not a great idea, but I did it. I guess I was just I'm thinking that I need to be placed to, like, write about progress and setbacks and symptoms, and maybe do it in a more systematic way this year than I have in past years. It's kind of another is that my brain kind of exploded this evening, because the announcements for who is going to play this big festival in Brazil next year dropped, and my head exploded. And because, so I don't, if you've been here a while, you might notice that I am a big giant Stray Kids fan. Like, big giant. And this is the week of the 20th. I need to figure out where to put that. I'm a giant. Well, that didn't work. Hold on while I try to get the. Yay, I got the sticky out. Alright. So giant Stray Kids fans. And they were announced to be like, the headline. The little headliner act last day. It's big, really big. And I was like, oh, that's cool, that's really cool. And then I saw something about who else has been announced to be at this big giant music festival in Brazil next September. So I don't know if you've maybe less well known than my Stray Kids love is my alt artist always been my old artist. I've seen him 6 times. We have a pinball machine for him, Mr. Elton John. Sir Elton John. I saw his farewell tour. His very first concert I saw. Best concert was with him and Billy Joel. Like, my all-time favorite artist. He's also going to be there. And my head exploded. I'm like, hey. All of a sudden, like, music festivals are not usually my thing. I am a disabled woman. They are usually not the best things for people with disabilities. 20th through 26th. Reading. Watching. Playing. And listening. But it's like, man, I would really like to go to see my 2 old artists. Like, one, he's on the 7th and he's there on the 11th. But still, it's like the same festival, right? But yeah, I'm gonna. Ryan's like, it's like, I wonder what their ADA, like their disabled accommodations are. And Ryan's like, probably better than here, which is honestly probably true. But I just had spinal surgery. Right now I cannot walk very far without a walker. Like, I'd be in a chair the whole time. Which is doable. I've been pushed through a music festival in a wheelchair 2 weeks after having a knee replacement. I have not flown to someplace and done it, though. So, you know. I feel the need to balance that. This is up too high, but this is supposed to be the party we went to on Saturday. Alright. This isn't very long. It's like 12 minutes. I go to the next. This is a Planner Envy kit. I am liking the fact that I only need to find one. And it wasn't cut like one kit for this. I am liking that fact that 3 of the ones for this come to me. I am enjoying that. So I will keep the Planner Envy through. My bruises are getting a little bit better. Through at least a couple months into the year. But yeah. I worked today all day. I didn't take a nap. And I also I went most of the day without Tylenol too. So yay. It was not smart. But anyway, I just wanted to come and do a quick little planner chat. I also was thinking, watching that about projects and having a project planner, that I also do need to get more serious about doing things for social media for this channel, and maybe branching out into some more long form content about being a disabled woman and having chronic illness, mobility issues, all of that. What that means. Right now, I do talk about those things, but I talk about them while I plan, right? And I'm usually not the one on camera. Like, you see my hands and my bad nails and my bruises for my views. You don't necessarily see my face on a daily basis. I am on some of my TikToks, but yeah. So I don't know. And someplace where I can write about that sort of thing is good too. So there are a couple of things that B6 could become, I think. But I gotta get serious about it. Either way, it's one, A, it's my health. B, if I want to make, I'm growing slowly, but I hit my yearly goal, but I'm nowhere near like monetized level. If I ever get there. And that's not like the main purpose of this channel, but it would be nice, especially in this economy. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts. And that is next week. I am almost over halfway through October, because October was 5 weeks. Because I will put Halloween week with October and not November. Probably using an older something else, because this is my last planner. It comes with 3 weeks, but I think I have an older one I can use. But anyway, so I will see you in the next one. My dad is coming down for Thanksgiving. He will be going home Sunday, so I will probably definitely be filming on Sunday. I don't know how much other time I will have to film or do anything, but yeah. So that's my planner chat. I'm still, I did talk to the doctor's nurse, and she said as long as I am making some sort of like little bits of progress every day, that it's just the healing process. I have my pro-stop next week. I'm not supposed to do any exercise or anything. Like, we have an exercise bike. I'm just supposed to just keep trying to get a little stronger every day. This is my least, like, I'm not good at resting. I am not good at healing. I'm not good at, like, not pushing it. I'm bad about pushing it. And when my body's like, nope, you can't push it, it annoys me. I'm also annoyed because the fact that apparently me and a strong pain med and a muscle relaxer equals weepy. Figured that out when I started crying over being sad that the frachos from Pluckers would be soggy by the time they got here. Such a silly thing to cry about, but it was definitely pretty sure it was the muscle relaxer, honestly. So I've been on Tylenol during the day. I'm not doing that. It's not that much pain. It's when I'm sitting, I'm not really in pain at all. And when I move, if I move the wrong way, there's a lot of pain. There is weakness, but it's not like Friday night was excruciating trying to get up the stairs, but it's not been that way since. Myron's like, is faster better? I'm like, yes, because getting up the stairs fast is better than taking it slow. Powering it out is less pain than taking one step hurting, taking another step hurting. And I get momentum that way too. But I have gotten through a lot of things by powering through them. Because I have to. But anyway, I just need to stop waking up in the middle of the night. I can get myself out of bed to the bathroom, back to the bed, but I cannot get myself into the bed by myself. Ryan has to come and like lift my legs. So that's the next milestone, I think, is being able to get myself back into the bed by myself. And I will see you in the next one. Remind me, I need to call the pharmacy tomorrow, and I need to probably reschedule some more things for next week, because I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to drive it yet. Even though I am off meds, I'm not confident in my feet yet. So I can turn my head, like I can turn and like look over my shoulder. That doesn't seem to be a problem. So I probably could drive. But I'd rather wait. Be careful. It's one thing to power up the stairs. It's another thing to try to drive too soon. And I don't want to set myself back either. So, planner chat. Plan with me. I don't know what I'm going to call this. Life update. And Planner FOMO. I don't know. I just was liking. I don't want another A5. I think as much as I like this thing, it's too big. It's too big. It might be a while before I finish this, but it's going to go into the extraneous pull out when I want to do something pile. It's too big. The only thing I've been able to make the B6 work is this. And it's still a little bit big. So I'm kind of wondering if we watched Dirty Laundry tonight. So we'll see if a slightly smaller version of this works. It was a chaotic Dirty Laundry tonight. Like, whoa. When is the last Dirty Laundry? Okay. Okay. It might actually be episode 3. I want to say it's episode 3. I want to say we watched something. No. I don't know which one. Anyway. Because I didn't want to do a week's. Week's is too thin. Pocket's too small. So hopefully this works for what I want it to work for. And I'm really looking forward to doing my, so I'm looking forward to using Christmas stuff because I didn't get to last year. And I am also looking forward to starting the new year. So I want to try to chug through the rest of October, which the next week isn't it's like nothing, and then it's the weekend is where most of the dailies will be. And then the next week is Halloween week, and it's kind of similar. It's kind of back end heavy. And I got a lot of the extraneous pictures put away with the end of this week. Alright, I'm babbling now. I will see you in the next one. I'm going to try to post this tonight. Talk to you later. Bye.